Well, excuse me. Pardon the interruption there. Just a quick check of the microphone, and hopefully we'll be ready to go here for Tuesday night racing. It is indeed Tuesday night. Actually, it's Tuesday afternoon in the part of the world that I am from. However, most of these gentlemen are pressing the X button far, far away in the land called the United Kingdom and the surrounding areas of Europe and perhaps Asia. Did not get a chance to look at all the flags that are out there, but my goodness me, it does appear as though we have quite a field indeed tonight. We are at Azerbaijan, the capital of city of Baku, well known for its castles and beautiful architecture. Indeed, most of these gentlemen are no strangers to castles, as I do believe there is. I believe it is required by law that there is a castle every couple of kilometers. So anyway, these gentlemen will be zooming around this circuit. There is no qualifying. I hope you have buckled in because we are ready to go. It is a reverse grid, which means that the people at the bottom of the points will be starting at the top, and vice versa. One last quick check of the audio volume so that you, the viewer at home... Oh, lovely. That sounded good to me. Now, let's look at the points. They were racing last week, that is for sure, and things occurred. Now, who are we missing? That is the question tonight, and my goodness gracious, the first name that I do not see here this evening is point leader SHR Indigo, who put on quite a show at a Vietnam, I do believe is where we were last week. Quite a show indeed by Indigo, battling for third, I do believe, with someone, and it was pretty cool. Waiting for the drivers to ready up, selecting their setups, getting ready to roll. This is a tricky circuit. Oh, good lord, oh good, I can't mess with it yet, but I am ready, you the viewer at home. Oh, that's not good. Hopefully he'll get an invite back. I am ready. I will load up first and foremost. Watch this. Track map engaged. Full track map at the start of the race. I want you all to just take a moment and be happy about that. Detail we will want to see as we go. The tire. Oh my, look at that. The varying strategies. Iron Knight returns. Varying tire strategies indeed. H stands for hard, M stands for medium, and S stands for soft. Also color-coded on the tires. As you can see there on the left side of your screen. So we have Ian MC, perhaps that's, I don't want to offend him and say Manchester City, but, you know, perhaps it's just a nickname. Perhaps his last name is McGee, who knows? We'll go with Ian McGee for now. Second place, it is Jord W94 in the Haas. There is Walker. 990. Let's ride on board as he goes through this section. This is where a lot of action could take place today, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Elite is in the 4th position. Followed by... Who's that? It's Toonfun in the Williams. Then it is Bagos in the Ferrari, followed by Dragon on Speed. Look out, you people. Vroom Vroom has in the McLaren there. Now, I don't... Hold on, let me put on my spectacles because I can't see too well. Is that... Which guy is that? Oh, indeed, it is that guy, Draper. Let's see what he's got for them. Oh, careful, gentlemen. Be careful of the wing of Evil Hunter. We want no incidents here. Iron Knight, probably trying to join. A little issue there. String it be. Back in the 12th position, followed by... indeed. Everyone, as we say each and every week here, everyone's favorite racing driver here in the Redline Racing community. The Pupster. The Duke himself. In 14th position, it is GFO Seb. In 15th, it is Leclerc. He is ready for a fight. It is Tiach. It is iFishers. And in the back, Jonathan Cox, currently sitting third in points. We are missing point leaders, Indigo and Do Will, which means to me, Jonathan Cox must have a banner day, as well as iFishers, who could... It is a big gap from Jonathan Cox down to iFishers. Cox 35 points out of the lead, Fishers 58, both points leaders out of the race today. Not participating, I should say. As we wait for everyone to form and the lights to engage. 5 lights will come in succession. Once extinguished. Let's move down them quickly. Ride with Bagos. Here come the lights. The 4th, the 5th. The lights have been extinguished and these fearsome drivers are off. Here they come. Will we have a clean turn 1 here at Baku? What is going on? A lot of... I know Halloween is coming, but there's a lot more ghosts out there than I thought. So, what is going on? Anyway, as they rush away, apparently we're clean through there. Let's move up the field a bit. Oh, my goodness. So out front we do have Iron Knight, followed by iFishers, Ian McGee, Walker, Joe W, your top 5. The blue flag's flashing, but I think that is clearly just inadvertent and a mistake of sorts. By the game, still trying to fix it. It's only been several months, but they'll get it. Don't you worry. Give them time. I do believe was that... Oh, is that wings galore just flying into that corner? I don't need those wings. Is that Mr. Elite? Oh, Rick, that guy Draper, 5-second penalty, severe collision with Stringy B. He will not be pleased with that. Let's look up front as Ian is trying to close the gap on Walker, coming down into a very tricky section here. There really aren't any not tricky sections, except for the ones that are easier than the others. Right here, easy place to outbrake oneself. Let's move down the field into the back. There is Iron Knight. There is Tiach. A big long line of vehicles back here at the back. Graphics shows iFishers 1 lap down. That cannot possibly be correct. Let's ride here with Jonathan Cox. We said he needed a big day. Let's see if he can come through with said big day. Let's ride on board for a lap here, or at least part of it. If you, the viewer at home, viewed this Baku City Circuit, a big press there, big... Oh, they're coming in. They must have damage. Do they have damage? Let's get off of these gentlemen, because we can't switch cameras there. Yes, indeed, a wing change. No, not a wing change. Oh, they must be changing wings. We just don't get to see it, perhaps. We get to see this one. Many, many wing changes. Let's move back up front where it is Joe W. all over Walker, trying to be. The interesting thing is that each racing driver and team chooses the tires that they wish to run on, based mostly on how well the stripe. As we mentioned before, there is a yellow, a white, and a red stripes for the tires, you see, and each team selects the tire that they feel best complements the colors of their particular car's livery. And I think... Oh. What's that? I'm being told that's incorrect. Apparently, they are... Each tire is a different compound, you say? Ah, indeed, a different compound. So apparently, indeed, I was wrong. And you know what, though, that does make sense, because a lot of times I was watching cars select a particular... Good lord, look at that wing. I don't need you. Hit the ejector button for that piece of... Oh, perhaps it was just a tweak. But yes, I always thought it was just, you know, just can't live and learn, don't we all? We have been riding here for too long. Another car coming down. It is Walker. Let's go back up to the front where it is Leclerc. All over the back of Ian. Here he comes. A big run will be had. his teammate DRS open. Oh my goodness, and it is Leclerc. Into the lead he goes. Apologies, I sort of got stuck on one battle there. Nicely done. Now can Leclerc pull away? Where is Leclerc in the points? He is currently 6th in points, 73 out of the lead, so again, for him as well, many positions to be gained. Let's move down a bit. Oh, we don't, that's the incorrect thing. That's why we are struggling. We don't want that. We want intervals. That's where I was missing out. Now we see what we want. And now we can find the battles, and it is Mr. Elite. Can he prove his name to be true? Will he be the elite driver in this corner or the next? I'd say Mr. 50-50 there. Very good driving by both drivers. Here he shows. Oh, hello, I'm here. Look at me. Be distracted and crash your racing machine into the wall. Of course, the unspoken hope of each and every racing driver, as we have lost Walker. Can we look down here and see what has happened? We'll ride with Fishers, perhaps. Yellow flag is out. There is the stricken racing machine. It is... and it has disappeared. The cranes have hoisted it out of the way too. That is very sad for Walker. Let's move back to that battle because it is Stringy B trying to get all over Dragon on speed. Stringy B probably will have DRS. Let's see here. Wait. Oh. You know, if I were to pay attention, I would see that there's a big yellow stripe on the racing surface on the minimap. Now I know that there is a caution. Is it? It must be virtual. I'm guessing virtual. Two vertical thumbs from Benjamin Cardiff indicate pleasure on the part of at least one viewer. Thank you, Benjamin Cardiff. Let's see. It appears as though it must have been just a brief virtual safety car because they are running again. Let's move down here. We have Jonathan Cox all over the Pupster. Pupster, I'm sure, will not put up too much of a fuss. Puppies are not going to bother Jonathan Cox with the car. But, oh, let's see. Oh, me, oh my! The puppy! My goodness gracious! Enjoying it greatly is this racing reporter. Nice and smooth puppity-doo. Jonathan Cox will want to get past, and he, I'm sure, will be thinking to himself, hey puppy, move. But the Pupster still fighting hard. It is Jonathan Cox down into this very difficult corner. Will they come together? Hopefully not. Clean racing, boys. Puppy. The Pupster still holding strong. On that soft tire, they both have pitted. Medium for Jonathan Cox, soft for Puppy. Puppy fighting hard, and Jonathan Cox fighting just as hard. Oh my goodness, not a place I want to be side. And oh, Jonathan Cox has indeed spun off of the inside of Puppy. No, my goodness gracious, catastrophe. Oh my. Assuming he must have damage. No. Yes, he will certainly be coming in. Oh, no. Oh, and Leclerc on in. Did we miss something? Did he perhaps accidentally... Oh, no, I do believe I'm going to take a stab in the dark and say that perhaps accidentally, as Ian is all overjoyed for the lead, if that graphic was true, Leclerc may have accidentally hit shifting over and selected intermediate tires. Just don't allow. I did not notice green on there, but we were certainly caught up in the action of the Puppy and Jonathan Cox battle. Much racing left to go. What can Jonathan Cox do to come back? Puppy battles on. This battle has straightened out Dragon on speed, trying to close the gap to Stringy B. Oh, down here though we do have Vroom has trying to catch eye fishes. Now they are teammates. How will that look? will want to race one another cleanly for that constructors battle. Which, I'm going to blow your minds, viewers at home. I actually am about to tell you what is going on in the constructors battle. Formula One folks sure are big fans of that sort of thing, and it is Ferrari out front right now in this constructors battle. As we go down here to Evil Hunter, who is all over and making the pass on Puppy. Smooth by both drivers there, up to Toonfin. Trying to catch eye fishers. Ooh, nice view. Ah, but he is... Oh no! Ah, gross! Let's move away from that, and... I'm sure a lot of that will buff right out. Anyway, yeah, Ferrari Red Bull Racing Point, all within 21 points of one another. Very interesting indeed. Well, that was certainly some interesting onboard footage. Stringy B wants to get back up to the front, a place that he is most comfortable. Can he make it there? Ahead of him are 5-lap-old mediums and hards, and as I learned earlier, it is not just about how pretty it makes your vehicle, it is a different compound. Each tire, the only soft tire is Puppy. Currently. Can Leclerc recover? He did have that accidental, I believe, putting on of the intermediate tire patch, just a flick of the thumb, an accidental pookity-doo-dah of the button, and now an accidental lap on intermediates. Hopefully, perhaps that is not the case. As we ride along with Sib, trying to make the pass on Vroom Vroom. Both cars indeed making that sound, as race cars are prone to do. Certainly here in the streets of Baku, it will echo off of the surfaces of these castles. Bricks and stone and such. Very echoey surfaces. Can Seb get a mighty run here? He should. He will have the drag reduction system to open. Will he open it fully? Will he need it at all? Let's go on board for a different shot. Oh, look at this. This is lovely. You remember that old childhood toy that I'm sure we all had, where you pull the string and the thing spins around and it points at something? The race car says. Yeah. All right, to the front it is Stringy B. They are... This could get exciting here because they are approaching a place on track where you are, you know... unless you're super aggressive and feisty, you don't want to be going side by side. They shall try it here, not close enough. Through that Cassoulet section. I do believe... Very tricky braking area there, but both drivers negotiate it properly. Stringy B should be getting quite a run here. We could very well have a new leader by the time we get to turn 1. Will Jord have anything to say about it? Will he return the favor in the next drag reduction system zone? Let's find out. And let's take a lap on board with Jord around this circuit as he chases Stringy B. Sorry, I can't do that. There is a battle back here. There is Jonathan Cox and Doomfin side by side. One cannot not watch that. Okay, all is well. Now let's go back up and hop back on. Doomfin not done, perhaps. On Jonathan Cox. Jonathan Cox, I am sure of fire inside, burning bright and true. Moving on to Jonathan Cox. Front it is Ian, who has just made the pass. I was too late on Jord. Perhaps the tires failing for a moment, perhaps. Let's see back here. It is Dragon on speed, and we do have George hard into the wall. Dragon on speed, happy to take advantage. Sorry for the onboard forever there. My goodness. So Dragon on speed, definitely taking advantage of that unfortunate error. 3 racing drivers out of the race. Walker, that car driver, and Bagos. Obviously, guess George will have to come in for a new wing. Let us look. It is TH is the closest that I see right now. No, that's pit stop McGee. There we go. Let's see if TH can. Oh, safety car. Good God in heaven. Now that can't possibly have been going the whole time. Oh, is it Toonfun? Is Toonfun out? Let's ride along board with Iron Knight and see if we find a broken machine. Oh, be careful there, fella. Time for fans to stretch their legs. Drivers to regather themselves. Now, let's see. Bring up the menu. And what we want to see is stops. Indeed, Stringy B. What will he do? Certainly he'll be stopping, as well as Ian Dragon on speed, TH. They have all stopped. Let's look at the length on the tires here. Oh my goodness. Jordan Fisher seemed to be in a very good position, as well as GFO Zeb. Yes, indeed, what will happen, but the field indeed is quite strong out, so all sorts of things will come into play. How fast is your group going? Things of that sort. Will you be able to overtake anyone in the pits by staying out? Hopefully everyone minding both P and Q as they make their way through this circuit behind one another, hustling around yet giving space. Hopefully, oh, look at that. Hello! Hello, I'm further ahead on the track than you are. Bet you wish you were on this side. That's probably what they're thinking. The other gentleman won't quite pleased. Let's see. So Stringy is coming down. Everyone will be stopping. I am... Not everyone. We'll be looking for stops. So I want to see people who are staying out. What will Mr. Elite do? He will stay out. Oh my. How will this shuffle up the field? Where will Stringy B come out? That looks like 4th. Indicated by the number 4 that I just pointed at it too. You can't see that. So pointing really wasn't helpful. Let's see back here. So, Dragon on speed and TH. Yet to pit. Let's look at their tires. 9-lap-old hard tires, so they have started the race on these tires. I would be willing to wager an amount of money that they are perhaps banking on another safety car. This is a circuit where accidents do can happen. I think I messed up that order. You got that right. Let me see here. Let's go through the field. Let's see TH is, you know what, let's look at where, well, we have a moment. Where are these individual racing drivers at in the points standing? So up front we have Dragon on speed. Just move past that. Currently 5th in points, 72 out of the lead, but please, you the viewer at home, remember, SHR Indigo and Duel, P1 and P2 in the points. Duel 28 points back. Now I want you to look through this field with me, because I do not see a single Duel, and not a solitary SHR Indigo. And so, that opens a bit of a Pandora's box of what could happen here with these points, because as far as this race is concerned, second in points is I Fishers, who is currently running in P7. Let's find him. Hey buddy. And then we have Tianch, running P2, but again has not bit yet. Very interesting. Then we have Chevel now. Now, let's see what's going on with him. How is he looking? Because, again, perhaps the unfortunate intermediate tire catastrophe earlier. Voila, blah. But he will battle back. The Papadu involved in that incident with Jonathan Cox, who is currently in 9th. Fighting hard is Jonathan Cox, who is, as far as this race is concerned, the point leader. A win would put him within 10 points of SHI Indigo. To get the fastest lap as well, that's one extra point to the road for Jonathan Cox, wouldn't it? A lot of work left to be done for Jonathan Cox, however. Waiting to see when will the safety car be coming in. They're very sneaky about it. This F1 2020, the official video game by Codemasters, they flash it on the screen down there, and if you're not watching, well, too bad for you. As a spectator, of course. In the car, if you don't notice, then there's no hope for you. Here they come up through the castle section. Let's go to the back. So the last car running currently is Iron Knight in his Mercedes. And Puppy, Leclerc, Evil Hunter, Vroomy McVroom, Jonathan Cox, GFO Seb. Oh, I love this view. The old helicopter. I would never personally ride it there. There's no escape there, really. I mean, if that thing starts to have an issue. That's it. So I won't go on. Anyway, tangent. Moving through eye fishes. He's hoping that he has a good day today. It's fun. Okay, I do believe they must be getting ready to go, so let's try to pretend like we're paying attention. The safety car is indeed gone. The spectator menu will follow suit. And away they go. Can we please have a better view? Okay, thank you. Dragon on speed, your leader. Oh, moving back, we need a better view. There is the racing point of GFO. Oh no, that was Tianch. No. Take that, the points, and what you thought might be happening with him. Loose eye fishes finds himself selling out nicely, streaking down the backstretch after GFO Seb. Everyone through there cleanly, it does appear. Let's move up to Ian. I thought they were all slowing for some reason. My goodness, moves being made. It is. Look at this! Oh my. Well. Don't bother. I mean, there was nothing you could do about that. That was just a fine move by GFO Seb. I enjoyed that. Really. Not so sure Ian did, but that is racing, isn't it? Let's look here. We have eye fishes. Let's go up to the front. Mr. Elite trying to track down Dragon on speed. We have Stiach. Unfortunately, he finds himself in the back on his 11. Oh, hard on the brakes go the racing drivers. Dragon on speed. What can he do? He still needs to stop. He's very percussive. Let's see. Let's ride here. No, I want to go down in the back where Jonathan Cox is trying to catch up to Evil Hunter, but Evil Hunter, look at this. Vroom, vroom. You might need one more vroom, because Evil Hunter is on the way, but did he stall out? No, he was able to make the pass. Side by side, go. Oh, nice. Moving up through, we have Leclerc, all over the back of Ian. Will he making missed that apparently. Nice job, me. That's okay. Anyway. Back here, Leclerc. That's where we want to be. He is side by side with his teammate. Out of the way, teammate. Your car may look like mine, but whatever. Side by side is still the name of the game back behind. As Ian and Evil Hunter takes the position. Oh, tight racing. What will happen through the Castle section? Here they come. Up they go. Weaving left, right and left they go through the streets of Baku. Look at that. My goodness. Back there in that McLaren, they are all racing so hard. Let's ride on board with Jonathan Cox for a moment. What can he do? Watching the leaders as well. Stringy B watching that interval drop. We're going to have to go up there. For it is Stringy B going for the lead. Over Mr. Elite. Fresher, medium tires on Mr. B versus Mr. Elite. Hard-braking side by side they go into the corner. Oh, and that brings the racing point of GFO Seb right back into the mix. Keep it up, gentlemen, he says. I'll take over. Oh, and look at this. Oh, my. Inside indeed. Is the... Oh, excuse me, sir. Still here. Yes, let's be careful now. Oh, my goodness gracious. Look at this. Battling through the streets of Baku. Oh, and Seb has missed the corner, hasn't he? Unfortunate for him. Did he have help? Oh, no, and he's going to have to wait. Oh, he's going to have to wait it out, and that is painful, but these four continue on. Oh, unfortunately, let's go back to... We are trying to keep an eye on Jonathan Cox as he tries to pick his way through the field. Many a catastrophe for him so far today, but he's trying to battle back. This is a section... Oh, no. Oh, well done, Mr. Cox. Well done indeed. Patience, the name of the game there. A game no one wants to play when in a racing machine, but Cox played it well there. Ahead of him. Battles ensuing. Let's see how they come through this corner here. Oh, hippity-hop goes the racing car, and Jonathan Cox is inside of Jord. Oh, backwards. He has made the pass, and he will be late. Up front by Fishes. All over the back of Stringy B. These four still going at it. We do have some positions being changed here. Yes, indeed. GFO Seb has gone around Jord back there in the background, and it is Vroom Vroom versus Ian. And Vroom takes the position. And that's it. Moving up, Evil Hunter. Let's see what happens here. Oh, battles about to begin. Single file they stay. We know as Iron Knight sets a fast lap in his Mercedes AMG Patrol Z110 car at a 142 something or other. Oh, and it is GFO all over the back of iFishers. Very close indeed. Skill of these individuals, and that is Leclerc inside of iFishers. He makes the pass. What will iFishers have to say about it? He will not be pleased. You can see it there on his face. Oh, no, a safety car has been deployed for what? Oh no, I don't know what the safety car was for, but I mean everyone appears to be perhaps it has something to do with him, but I don't want to blame it on him just because he's so far back there. That's not his. Maybe it is, I don't know. Either way. And indeed it is a true safety car again, let's bring up the menu. Who is pitting? Someone pit there. There is Evil Hunter. Let's look at how many stops now. Of course there is. Let's see. Has Dragon on Speed still not picked? What? Look at this fella. How many? His name is Dragon on Speed, but my goodness, 5th place on 16 lap old tires. 18 probably by the time they get going. I think he's going to wish his name was Dragon on different tires, because ew, behind him there will be many drivers on better tires. Okay, so that must have been a glitch earlier, because certainly there's no... Did 3 other people make the same mistake? Well, this must be a glitch, because... could there be rain coming? Maybe that's a thing. Oh, wait. Indeed. Sprinkles on the camera. I hadn't seen that. Maybe you, the viewer at home, had seen it, but I certainly hadn't. Could it be that this intermediate tire choice is the one that you wanted to have made? Perhaps earlier when Leclerc tried to do it, he was just premature in that decision, but it appears as though Vroom Vroom, Ian, and GFOC have said to themselves, I would like an intermediate tire. I believe that the heavens are going to unleash quite a deluge upon the circuit here at Baku. Therefore, I will prepare accordingly with a set of tires that is green striped on the outside, making it a good tire choice for inclement weather. How will this play out? Dragon on Speed, my goodness. Oh. Is what possible? Perhaps in a former lifetime, that set of hard tires insulted Dragon on Speed in some horrendous way, and he's finally now being able to get his revenge, because, my goodness gracious, what a beating those hard tires are taking. Nevertheless, he finds himself in the 5th position. Jonathan Cox has worked his way up to 6th. Well, engine tuner won't be happy about that one. Let's see, Evil Hunter on brand new softs. He'll be hunting Evil at with quite a lot of grip in those tires. Iron Knight has 3-lap old softs. You can see the drippity drop. There it is on your racing screen. No doubt about it. In the pits, what are Puppy and Vroom Vroom doing? Vroom Vroom has come out. I can't possibly keep saying that. Anyway, oh no! Sorry about that. Let's get that off here. Here comes Puppy, who... It said that Puppy stopped. What did he do? What? So, out front. You know, we were giving Dragon on Speed a good-natured ribbing about the length on his hard tires, but look at the front. Senior Elite on 12-lap old medium tires. Behind him, he will find a very hungry Stringy B. GFO Leclerc. I Fishers. All on medium tires that are pretty much half the age of his. How will he respond? What will happen here? Is the rain coming? That's a big question here. What remains to When will the safety car come in? 3 cars on the intermediate tire. The rest, not. We'll stay up front here so that we can see when the safety car begins to accelerate away from the field. Probably have another lap or so to go. Or is it accelerating away? we will indeed be taking another ride around, so let's go back. Let's look at what are the points doing currently here. We are closing in when they go green, or lack of yellow, or whatever it is they do here in the streets of Baku in Formula One. Let's see what is going on with the points. Point leaders again, Indigo and DeWill not in the race. Jonathan Cox then in third position in points, 35 points out of the lead, and only 7 points behind DeWill. Who again? Not here. He is currently running in the 7th position on some fairly old mediums. Very interesting. See how that works out for him. A lot of action for Jonathan Cox here today. Actually, and as we go through, let's make sure everyone looking ship-shape, wings looking good. I'm sure the safety car coming in this lap. So, looking back at the points, 5th place in points, Tiach is currently running 9th position, soft tires, 1 lap upon. But a lot of moisture seeming to lose its battle with gravity and fall to the earth, compiling upon the racing surface, creating a slick surface, which will be difficult for these racing drivers to navigate. Which tire will be the right choice? Now, someone has changed their mind. I believe it's GFO Seb. Has said to himself, no, I believe he is a driver who was on the intermediate tire, but he has changed his mind back. So he'll be on brand new softs, as well as Iron Knight. Let's get back up front, because I believe it will be in this lap. These drivers will be ready to go. GFO Leclerc currently running P3, and he is P6 in the points. Very close indeed between Fishers, Tiach, Leclerc, Seb, and that's it in the points as far as racers here today. No stringy as well, very tight indeed. Only about 40 points separating Fishers, Tiach, Leclerc, Seb, and Stringy B. All of them hoping to capitalize on the lack of Indigo and DeWill today. The safety car does appear to be gone. What will Stringy B have to say? Probably lots of things. Let's ride on board with Leclerc. Oh no, who is that? Oh, Stringy B is out of this racing race. Unfortunate indeed. I hope he did not have help. I didn't. Oh, someone else has gone straight into the wall. My God. It appears as though that was evil hunting. And someone else, I think, too. That just looked really troublesome back there. Anyway, the leaders trudge ahead. It is Leclerc. Oh, I hear hard knocks back here. Many drivers apparently struggling to get their brakes or tires properly warmed up, perhaps. Is it the intermediate tire that is succeeding or failing? The medium tire there of Jonathan Cox appeared to not be exactly what he wanted. Let's watch this intermediate tire. A little slidey, but not terrible. Ooh, and that is someone hard into the wall. Who is that? That is Stringy trying to... Oh, careful, gentlemen. Back up to the... Let's see what Jord is doing here. This tire strategy I am seeing. As GFO Seb closes in on his teammate, yet Stringy B has unfortunately retired from this session. Oh, hard into the wall goes Mr. Elite. I think that was him. Was that him? Yes, indeed. That was a hard impact onto the wall, and he is being passed by Tiach, zooming down the straightaway in a speedy-like fashion. Around they go into turn 1. A very unhappy bit of racing here for some racing drivers. But the leaders lead on. How is that intermediate tire working? Is the rain continuing? Will these three drivers be in the catbird seat? Doesn't sound like a very comfortable seat. I've never quite understood that one, but whatever. The Racing Points are battling. How is the soft tire holding up? I cannot possibly imagine that it feels good to be out on it right now. Must feel like they are on some sort of slick surface. The intermediate tires, are they closing the gap? We'll have to keep an eye on that. This is the close battle between these two competitors as GFO Leclerc tries to check out. Oh, everyone making the swap to the intermediate tire. Will Leclerc? Let us... I'll try to watch him. We'll stay on this battle here. And keep an eye on GFO Leclerc on your track mini-map, or if he appears on screen while watching these two competitors, because they don't appear to be that loose. But what do I know? High up here in the commentary place. Perhaps different sections of the track are wetter than others. Hello again, hello. And so here they come. What will Leclerc do? He says, no chance in hell that I'm coming into the pits towards the end of this. You'll have to pry me out of this car. I'm staying out. I'm sure to be just fine. There is a... He says, hello. Hello, fellow Racing Point driver. I'm coming. Oh, very spinny on the throttle there. Oh. All right, the teammates are racing hard. Who will do the braking properly? Ooh, very nicely done indeed. GFO Seb takes over into the second position. Can they catch GFO? Look there. He is on old mediums. They have separated themselves. Now can they go catch him? Other battles. Where are they? Mr. Elite. Trying to catch up to George. Moving back through the field. Jonathan Cox back in 9th place. Dragon on speed. And Puppy. Good lord, I am the absolute worst curse commentator on the planet. That just happens. It's the commentary curse. I can't help it. It's not me personally. It's just how it goes. Now, the question is, can Leclerc 16.723 points out of the lead? Can he get the win? He is followed by Seb, who is only trailing him by 3 points, so he will not gain a lot of ground there. Tiach in 3rd place, 5th in points, 4 points ahead of Leclerc. So these gentlemen, wherever they finish, if they finish in this order or another in the podium, will not gain a lot of ground on one another, but certainly gain ground on Duel and Indigo. Who will gain the most? Let's go down here. It is I Fishers on the intermediate tire going around, trying to go around Jord. It appears as though he has done so. Loose is Jord on exit there. Let's ride here. Watch I Fishers. He will have a mighty run on Mr. Elite. Very insistent is the game on this view, but I think it's going to sort out right about now. Ah, look at that. I am something. Around goes I Fish. Very good battling here, as I do see Tiach is close to Seb. Or did I perhaps just miss Seb getting around him? I don't think so. I want to stay on I Fishers. Look at him go. Around the outside, will he be able to? Yes, indeed, the move is made, so let's hop up to Tiach. The Racing Point still battling. Careful through here, gentlemen. It's treacherous. Who is that perhaps on GFO Seb, left front? Wingamajiggy missing? I do believe that it is. How will that affect the handling of his racing machine? He does have 2 lap fresher tires to hopefully compensate a little bit over the 2 lap older tires of Dutch. It's basic mathematics there, doing that. see, that is the battle here, folks. Too far back is Iron Knight, unless any of these gentlemen up front have 5, 6, 7 penalties, but I don't recall seeing a lot of those flash up on screen. We never want to see that anyway, we want to see it end on track. Unless you're that guy picking up all those places, of course, then you want it to happen. Can TH catch him? He is on. Up. They're bidding. Are those tires too much? What are they going on to? 3 laps to go. Curiosity is indeed peaking. There they are, going to the intermediate. TH, can you do it? Oh my. Good luck to you, fella. Have at it. And Iron Knight also says, I'm willing to accept the challenge. Can I keep my cargo? I believe that when you're oh my! Indeed, these gentlemen are going to try to do it. How far ahead is TH on these soft tires? Can he do it? Can he hang on for the victory? Can he be the one to gain the most points on our missing Indigo and Will? Many battles back here, Seb. I believe he may be... Is he losing position? Is he earning off of Vroom and an eye Fishers? I don't believe that is the case. Can he do it? It is a train here behind. Iron Knight there a bit. Are those soft tires? Oh no, that didn't sound good at all. I don't know if you, the viewer at home, heard that, but it sounded like a mighty thud to me. Is it the soft tire giving up on Iron Knight? Let's write. Oh yes, indeed, those soft tires are not working for Iron Knight, and this train is going to go around. Surely he must just pull over. He's not going to make this braking zone, is he? You're not. Brake, 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 brake. You must. You must. And he does. All of these intermediate tires proving to be the better choice. Can TH? Oh, no, he can't. Apparently I missed GFO Leclerc. Going around there. There was so much happening. So there is your leader, GFO Leclerc. Now I know I didn't miss it earlier. He went on to those intermediate tires long ago in this race. And then he came back in under the safety car, I put them on, then he came back in and he took them off, and that, a bit of foreshadowing perhaps, was there some sort of rain dance being done in the pit of GFO Leclerc? Perhaps we will have to look into that, post-race. Is there some sort of witchcraft afoot in that pit stop? I don't know. However, he is out front on the intermediate tire, back here behind, TH, struggling. 3 to go. I do not think he is going to hang on. This experiment has not worked. Only 9 drivers remain. If you are on a soft tire, you are probably not pleased at this moment. Ian has left the session. He will finish in 12th. Back here it is Mr. Elite. All over the back of Froome, both on intermediate tires, as ahead iFishers, I believe, is probably just being patient and waiting for his moment to go around the soft tire machine of TH. Oh, and there it is. A hard impact for TH. Those soft tires have given up the ghost. And it is iFishers into the 3rd podium position. There goes Froome around TH as well as Mr. Elite. Surely now, TH must come in. Can anyone catch anyone? The battle here is Mr. Elite trying to catch Froome in the McLaren. Your leader, GFO Leclerc. GFO Seb in 2nd, and iFishers. Penalties. I wonder about the penalties. Who has them? Who does not? Who cut the corners? Who ran afoul of the stewards? And who was every good little fellow and raced a clean race? Sometimes the stewards are very, very picky, and there's nothing you can do to please them. Mr. Elite catch Vroom. That is the battle on track. Everyone on track, guaranteed of points. Unless somehow perhaps Dragon on Speed has so many penalties that it actually goes back and sort of predates when Jord W exited the race. Wouldn't that be something? Anyway, probably highly unlikely, but still, you never know. You probably do. Mr. Elite, this is the battle. He is going... Take that. That was very nicely done indeed, wasn't it? There certainly will be no time for them to catch up to iFishers, GFO Seb, or GFO Leclerc. Unless one of them makes a mistake, and getting to the lead at a circuit like Baku in the rain is no easy task. And so the likelihood of them making said mistake necessary for those drivers to catch them, unlikely. GFO Leclerc, an up and down day. Let's get away from him before something terrible happens. Oh, hello! Love this view. Both sides of the tight circuit here at Baku being shown. Very insistent is the game on that view in that portion of the track. Everyone must be pushing here. You cannot let up. Though you may not be able to make up a position on track, you must think about and sort of secretly or outwardly hope that your competitor ahead has run afoul of the stewards and will have penalties. You want those positions. We all say we wanted to finish at the line, and we mean that. We truly do. However, I don't care what it takes if at the end of the day I've raced clean and I can take positions away from you. Take that, you. That's what I say. And so we close in on the final lap. It is GFO Leclerc. Can he bring it home? Ooh, lovely camera work there by that particular cameraman. Earning his money here. Ooh, careful now, careful now. Bring it home. Nice and smooth is the name of the game for GFO Leclerc as he brings it home. The fans in the stands with their raincoats sticking it out. Can he maintain focus? Can he bring it home? Careful now, this is very nicely done. What a gorgeous view of Baku here as we close in on the last couple of corners. GFO Leclerc, will he be able to hang on to the victory? Kinda want to see GFO said get that 8/10 closed down so we can, just in case. You never know. But oh, and that is coming down. Oh, it is going to be under 3 seconds. What has occurred? Did he hit the? What has occurred? Well, whatever happened there, that is the end of your race, I do believe. And that is GFO Leclerc in victory lane, followed by GFO Seb. Something interesting happening there on track. I'm sure the racing drivers will let one another know, and or probably already know what's going on there. I'm sure some sort of friendship at the bottom of that. And nothing wrong there, as those racing drivers ran a wonderful race. So it is Leclerc, it is Seb, it is in your third position. iFishers is your podium. Mr. Elite will bring it home in fourth, followed by Vroom in fifth. Iron Knight in sixth position. Up and down day for many of these racing drivers, but these 8 have brought it home. Ooh, Dragon on Speed. Will he hop in the time machine? And no, he will make it. He will hang there in 8th position. And that is your Baku race. Here on Tuesday Night Racing in the Red Lion Racing community, your driver of the day, GFO Seb, according to Codemasters. A dark day for SHI Indigo and Duil as they do not attend, but a bright day indeed. That's a lovely little move there, I suppose. And dancing about, and here comes the champagne, or perhaps sparkling water, cider or something, in case any of these drivers are not of drinking age, but it's all in good fun, isn't it? And that is your race, ladies and gentlemen. Let's take a quick look at the finishing order once again. It is GFO Leclerc, your victor, and so he will gain points. Many, many points on your leaders. Our fastest lap is going to be awarded to Iron Knight at a 1:42.762. His nearest competitor, a couple of seconds away. He obviously did that early in the race. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us here this evening. We will see you indeed next time for Tuesday Night Racing on the Red Line Racing Community. Have a wonderful evening and goodbye.